Today in this video we're going to be taking a look at the IPC Color 4K T180. This is a 4K full color dual lens. As you can see, this camera comes in black and white, and it also comes in a turret that you're looking at now and also a bullet camera. This camera has face detection, IVS, two-way talk with a microphone and speaker. It has warm lights for a full-time color image. It also has ePTZ. It's an electronic pan, tilt, and zoom, which allows a digital zoom on a subject without any movement from the camera. And today that's what we'll be looking at and how to set that up. So let's log into the camera and get started. In the full screen view, you can see you have a nice wide 180-degree image. It goes from the shed all the way down to the bottom of the driveway. To get the ePTZ functions set up, we first have to make an IVS rule. To set up the IVS, we'll go to our home page. We'll go to our AI function, and we'll have to set a smart plan. We'll set a general smart plan, which will be 24/7 versus a scheduled mode. We'll select IVS, which it's already on, and we'll press next. Once the IVS page comes up, we'll have to add a rule. We'll add a couple rules. We'll add a tripwire to start. Right now I'll just turn up the sensitivity, and I'll leave the target filter on. So I'll draw some IVS tripwires. I'll apply that. And for demonstration, I'm going to add the IVS rule. I'm going to stretch this tripwire out a little bit so I can go into the shed and see if it detects. So I'm also going to add another rule. I'm going to add an intrusion rule. I'll make sure they're both on. I'll turn up the sensitivity. And now I'll draw my intrusion. For my intrusion, what I want to do when it either appears or crosses, and you can change these around. I'll apply that. Now I'll go back to my home page and come to the PTZ module. This will bring up our ePTZ linkage. You can see by default it's not enabled, or the linkage track is not on. We'll turn these both on, and if you notice, it is in a single view mode. You can see you can have several different views, which the boxes indicate the region of interest that you can adjust. It also says to use the linkage track, you need to configure the tripwire or intrusion in the IVS, which we just did. We'll go back to the default mode with one single screen. In the region of interest screen, you can actually make the box smaller and zoom in on the picture. This will be a nice feature to get those areas that are far away. You also can adjust the tracking duration from continue till object disappears, or you can make a custom mode and set the time. I'll just leave it at default for now and we'll test it out. Next, we'll take a look at the multi-view box. For example, you see now that I have 3 views at the bottom. I call these the region of interest box because I can adjust those to wherever I want them. So if I want to keep a closer eye on the vehicle out there, I'll zoom this in and it gives me a close-up view. And same goes for the shed. Now I will apply this and I'll go out and test the tracking. You can see with the ePTZ function, you have a better chance of identification and detection.